Hey, 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 hey! Yes, look who's back. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another Hookster Talks. Yes, it's New Year's Eve, and that basically means that Dave's got no friends and no family, so he basically sits here on his own, but crying into a bucket of creme de menthe. Creme de menthe, yes. Well, he would do if he drank, but he doesn't, so he can't even do that, really. Do you know the worst thing about New Year's Eve? It's actually being sober through it. Yeah, that's the worst thing about it. Yeah. If you're drunk, it's over in a flash and it's gone. Next day he's here and way. But if you're, oh my God, it just seems to drag on forever. Anyway, I've got some real entertainment for you now. Yes, here he is for the very, very last time in 2021. It's everyone's favourite bear. Yes, there he is. The TB bear for the very last time. Not the very last time. No, we're not going to kill him, are we, TB? No, 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 he says. Don't kill me. No, he'll still be here, but for the very, very last time in 2021. Say hello to all the fan club members. Oh, and give a little pose for your OnlyFans. Oh, look at that. Look at him go. Oh, my goodness. Look at him go. Go on, TB. Get in there, my son. Get in there. Fantastic, fantastic indeed. So anyway, I hope all you people that are at home now are having a wonderful new year. And finally, it is the end of 2021. And what can we say, TB, but thank fuck for that, eh? Yeah, another year gone. And I'd just like to say a little bit of hope now because, oh my God, there's so much negativity around at the moment. My first bit of rant goes to Mr. Tedros of the World Health Organization, who has been like a grumpy, dozy bear since this pandemic, well, since America actually cut all the funding to the WHO because they said they didn't inform America of the pandemic in time. So Trump said, bye-bye, bye-bye, no more money for you. No more free takeaways for you. You're gone. So he's been like a dopey little bear crying in the corners, Mr. Tedros, about this pandemic, giving us information that's about 3 weeks out of date because everyone knows by the time he says it that it's all gone, you know. But he's now come on and he's obviously desperate for views. Yeah, he should be on YouTube, really. He's obviously desperate for views. He's now said that we have to be very, very careful that the next variant could end up being completely vaccine resistant, and we could be in real trouble. Well, thank you, Mr. Tedros. Thank you very much indeed. That is just what the public want to hear, isn't it? That's just what they want to hear. That the next variant could be completely resistant to all vaccines, and it's probably going to kill everyone. Yeah, that's great. Well done. Well done indeed. I was actually watching Ricky Gervais yesterday. Just a little tiny clip of Ricky. He was moaning about Boris Johnson, which I did laugh at some of the things he said. Like, you know, he said, for fuck's sake, do you have to have a degree and have gone to Eton to run the country? Because that seems to be the only qualification you need these days. And he's quite right. He's quite right. But one of the things that Ricky Gervais did say is that he said the next pandemic is going to be a mental one, and he's absolutely right. Absolutely right. I know tons and tons of people that aren't doing very well mentally right now, and it's not going to get any better for a lot of us for probably a few years into the future, unfortunately. Unfortunately, now this has also happened to me as well, so I'd just like to talk about it for a minute on a personal level. When I was in my 20s, I suffered very badly from, I suppose you could call it acute anxiety. It's basically when you're at such an anxious state that you just cannot control it whatsoever. And that was in my early 20s. I did have to go on to medication in the end to sort of get it to come down and to get it under control. And it did. And I have to say, by about the time I reached, I think, 26, something like that, the anxiety had completely gone. And I stopped taking the medication. And as far as I was concerned, that was it. Now, unfortunately, in February of this year, my anxiety came back, and it's been like 25 years, I think, something like that. It's been a very long time, very long time. And when you think that you've beaten something for so long, you just completely forget about it. You forget about how it used to make you feel, and how debilitating it really was. So when it came back in February, I was shocked, surprised, and pretty upset, it has to be said, because I really thought that I'd beaten it. I really thought I'd beaten it. Certain situations going on in the sort of my life at the moment possibly contributed to the anxiety, but unfortunately it didn't just come back in a tiny little bit, and it actually came back to the sort of the strongest level that I had it when I was back in my 20s, like the acute anxiety. I mean, when I was about 22, I was working in a warehouse at the time, and I used to get a panic attack about 7 times a day. So I had to carry one of those brown bags with me when I used to go to work, which was quite embarrassing, but what you're going to do. And so, yeah, when it used to, because back in those days, it would last about 5 to 10 minutes, the panic attack. I just used to blow into the brown bag, and then it was gone. And then I'd get another one a couple of hours later, something like that. So, it was quite debilitating back then. And so, yeah, when it came back, I was very surprised. And unfortunately, I've still got it now, and it has, in the past few weeks, again, reached very high levels. But I have resisted going to the doctor because of everything else that's going on. I mean, they're pushed to the limit right now, just dealing with COVID. So, I'm trying my best just to see if I can, like I did before, beat it without doing anything. Whether that'll work or not, I don't know. But at the moment, I'm going to give it a shot. But anyway, that's just my stupid little story about what's happening at the moment. But I say there's loads of people out there with quite severe mental problems, because of course, a lot of things that aren't being mentioned are there's still 5 million people unemployed right now and on universal credit in the UK due to the fact that they lost their jobs because there was so many jobs in the entertainment industry, which is just entertainment and leisure and nightclubs and pubs and all that. That's all. I mean, they're still going, but they're struggling. They really are. And now it seems that Omicron is absolutely sweeping through everyone. Touch wood, me and TB in the nuclear bunker. We haven't succumbed yet, but and I'm going to get a booster in about 10 days. No, 8 days time. So yeah. So there you go. What can we say? Apart from stay safe, everyone. Now, I've had 2 jabs of the vaccine, and I'm about to have a 3rd booster, so I'm not against vaccines, but what I am against now is the way that this is all going in, like the national press and the news outlets, because they're just going crazy at the moment, absolutely crazy. It's like they don't want this ever to end. They want it to carry on forever because it's newsworthy. It's newsworthy, and they want it to continue. And the way they're just reporting stuff at the moment, it's just madness. I've actually stopped watching all news about 4 or 5 days ago now. I can't be bothered with it. I really can't be bothered with it because it's just inflating everything that's going on, and it needs to calm down. It really does need to calm down. I still think back to 2019 when we had absolutely nothing to worry about, really, and yet we were still pretty much obsessed with everything, weren't we? Even before COVID, and yet back then there was really nothing to worry about, but we were still obsessed. But yeah, what can you say? What can you say? So anyway, so to anyone out there who's quite possibly suffering mentally or anything like that, I'd like to say, hang in there, and hopefully we'll get through it, and hopefully 2022 will finally be a better year. Now, this is what I'm hoping for. I don't know whether it's going to work or not. I don't know, but this is what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that Omicron is going to be the milder disease that everyone thinks that it is. I'm not going to say any more because I'm not a doctor and I haven't got any official figures, so I'm not going to make a comment in case YouTube takes me off the air. Says, you naughty boy, telling everyone that. No. No, so I'm not going to say that. But the early reports are that Omicron is a lot milder disease. Now, what I would like to see is maybe in about 3, 4, 5 months' time, we know there's going to be more variants. Omicron's not going to be the last one, but in about 4 or 5 months' time, maybe another variant comes along, and then that's even weaker than the Omicron variant. Then that will be a sure sign that this COVID-19 virus, or whatever you want to call it, I could call it a few other things, I really could, but whatever it is finally being, I mean, it's not being defeated, it's unfortunately going to be around for next 100 years. Yeah, just like the Spanish flu was. I mean, the Spanish flu is still around today. Yeah, it's still there. So, it hasn't gone anywhere. But of course, I don't know, if we get vaccinated every year, then it'll disappear into the background. I mean, we've lived with viruses since the caveman first sneezed into his wife's soup. I don't know. That's when we first experienced viruses, possibly. Or maybe we got all our viruses from the dinosaurs. I mean, did the dinosaurs have viruses? I've no idea. Did they have their own version of COVID-19 back in 26 AD, whatever it was? I can't remember. Who knows? But we have dealt with viruses and we've lived with viruses for a very, very long time. And coronaviruses especially, because of course the common cold is a coronavirus, the same as COVID-19. It's just that COVID-19 is a SARS virus, which is a severe acute respiratory syndrome, which of course causes more symptoms because it gets into your lungs. But all these viruses we've dealt with for thousands and thousands of years. So, we will deal with this one. And as I say, if it comes to it and we've all got to have jabs every year, then that's what we will have to do. But eventually, this virus will slip off into the background. And then another one will come along. Hopefully another 100 years, then no, I'm pretty sure everyone that's watching this won't have to worry about it. Especially, I won't have to worry about it if it's another 100 years, but pretty much, even if you're very young watching this, which you shouldn't be, go away. Even if you're very young watching this, you shouldn't have to worry about it in another 100 years. Now, of course, is it going to be another 100 years before another? No idea. But, this has been brewing for a very long time, apparently. They were getting ready for a pandemic in 1997, if you can cast your mind back to them. Yeah. A leaked government report has said that, they were all prepared for a pandemic in 1997. So they knew this was going to happen at one point, and it has. It's just unfortunate that happened now. And I'd like to say a special sort of, I don't know what to say really, but to anyone who's currently experiencing college and stuff like that, I mean, that's supposed to be the best years of your life, and that's just gone now, and you're not going to be able to get that back, and that's such a shame. But what can you do? Sometimes in life, the path that you think you're going to go on suddenly branches off and you end up going a completely different direction. But that, unfortunately, is life. Nothing you can do about it. But anyway, that's enough of me rambling on. Let's go and check the massages. Okay, now I'm going to look at the massages, right? The messages. Okay, because I was thinking to myself before I started this stream, anybody who contacts me tonight, is A, not married, B, not got a girlfriend, or C, very, very drunk. So it's one of those three is going to be the people that messages me tonight. Okay, let's get to the messages. Matthew de Souza, hello sir. Whenever I look at my pen, it seems bigger, don't know why. Okay. Oh, what? Sorry, I wasn't reading that right. Whenever I look at TB, my pen seems bigger. Don't know why. Okay. No, I don't know why either. Never mind. Matthew says, have a great 2022 day. Thank you, Matt. Yeah, I will. I will indeed. 2017 was Super Bowls. 2021 was TBs. What will 2022 bring on F1 Games PlayStation? A wife would be nice, but that's never going to happen. So, uh, what about? What about? What about a wife for TB? You'd like that, wouldn't you, TB? Wouldn't you, TB? Yeah, she says, I'd like a nice wife. Yeah, save you keep up with me all day. Yeah. Oh, he's relentless, he is. I'll tell you, he's relentless. Oh, such a bad bear, I'll tell you. Such a bad... Look, stop it, TB. Stop it. No. I don't know why he keeps doing that. Oh, TB, behave yourself. Behave yourself. We'll get taken off by YouTube on New Year's Eve. What's that? What's that you say, TB? You only do this so that you can send this video to YouTube and there's a bloke in California who has to sit and watch this. Basically, yeah, you're right. That's why I do it. To Mr. YouTube man, who's currently or will be watching this video in the future, because he's bound to say, no, you can't monetize it, and I'll protest it, and he'll have to watch through it. I'd just like to say, hi, how you doing? All right? Yeah. Are you bored yet? Are you bored yet? No? Oh, that makes a change. I am. My bear loves you, Mr. YouTube man. He really does. Yes, my bear loves you. Yes. He says he'd like to do naughty things to you, Mr. YouTube man. Yes, naughty things. Oh, we can't go into details though, but if you're watching, Mr. YouTube man, he thinks you're special. Very special indeed. Yeah, anyway. Let's move on. Matt says, what year do you reckon that people will find the name Burger King sexist? 2022, Matt. 2022 is when they'll find Burger King sexist. Bound to be. Absolutely bound to be. Yes. We can't do anything these days. We can't do anything. As some people probably know, I fill in a lot of surveys. Yes, it's actually my part-time job. I'm a survey filler-inner. Yes. In case no one... They say, what about YouTube? Yeah, that's my other part-time job. Yeah, I know. I got about 7 on the go. They all make no money whatsoever. Bit like YouTube. Yes. I'm definitely not going to be the next Alex Gillian, am I? No. Running around different circuits in England in my Audi. No, that's not going to happen. Definitely not. But anyway. So yeah, I do a lot of surveys, and all these surveys now, it's just ridiculous. It was only like, I don't know, a year ago, you filled it in and it says, what's your sex? Male, female. Simple. Male. Yeah, male. Now, it's, what's your sex? Male, female, non-binary. What the fucking hell's non-binary? Please, will someone explain what non-binary is? I just don't get it. I just don't get it. And then they put another. I don't know what if they're trying to cover themselves for legal action. I don't know. And they put underneath now, not really sure. So you can actually tick that box for your sex. Not really sure. I'm not really sure if I'm male, female, or non-binary. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Just fuck off now. Just fuck off. Okay? As I've said before, I don't care what you do to yourself. If you want to cut your dick off, or if you want to stick a vagina on you, that's fine. I haven't got a problem with it. I really haven't got a problem with it. But your sex is defined from your birth and it should never change. Okay? So, on your birth certificate, if you're male, you should stay male. If you want to become a female, that's fine. I haven't got a problem with it. Become a female. Yeah. Davey really hasn't got a problem with it. And in reverse as well. You can do all that, but your sex must be your birth sex and it must stay that way forever. Because otherwise, in 100 years, it's going to be a complete clusterfuck. It's going to be like Michael Massey at the Grand Prix. He's going, no, Michael, no. How the hell are you going to know which is which? What's a man, what's a woman, and what's a non-binary fucking defunctory? I don't know. Fuck off. No one's going to know. No one's going to know. It's going to be a right clusterfuck. It's got to stop. It's got to stop right now. So Dave is imploring you. Okay? male or female. It's simple. It's been that way since the caveman era. Yeah, so why did we change it now? Why did we I'll tell you why. Because of this flipping culture of today, which gives you too many choices. That's the problem in life right now. You've got too many choices. We need to go back to the old days when you only had 2 choices, male or female. We don't need all these other choices because they're irrelevant. Absolutely irrelevant. Anyway, stop ranting, Dave. Get on with the chat. The moaning Yorkshireman. Hello, Mr. Stocks. Evening, Hookster. How long are you talking bollocks before you require guests? Oh, quite a long time, Josh. How long have I been on? I've been on 21 minutes and I've been talking bollocks for that amount of time. Yes. That's not bad, is it? 21 minutes and been talking bollocks. Did you enjoy your Christmas? What did you and TB get up to? Oh, what did me and TB get up to, Matthew? That's a very good point. I mean, we had about 4 days, didn't we, TB? 4 days. Yes. Oh, 4 days. Oh, Daddy getting lots of candy. Oh. No, really, I got lots of sweets, yeah. In fact, that's all I got for Christmas was sweets. Sweets and more sweets. So if you need a celebration right now, then just come to me and I've got loads of them. Yeah, I've got loads of them. They're coming out in year rolls. Apologies. It actually looks like you're talking seriously. I just joined and assumed you were talking crap. Thank you, Josh. Yeah, sometimes I do talk seriously, but nobody can sort of work out when I'm being serious and when I'm not, which is great for me because that's exactly how I like it. Yeah, exactly how I like it. Hello, Mr. JW97. Now, Mr. JW97, one of your videos cropped up in my feed the other day. Don't know why, it just cropped out of nowhere. And I had no idea that you started an ultimate career on F104. Yeah, I did watch the video because it came up in my feed and I thought, I'll watch it, I'll give you a view. So I did. And yeah, I had no idea that you started an ultimate career on F104. Well done indeed. I was watching it and I thought, oh, bloody hell. I hope he doesn't think I copied him with the All Seasons, but I generally had never seen it, so I didn't. It was just pure coincidence. But yeah, well done. Yeah, let's move on. Matthew says the news is just depressing, in my opinion. Yes, it is, Matthew. It is. And, you know, there's no need for it. We know what's going on in the world right now. We know Omicron's spreading like wildfire. We need to take precautions and just, you know, be safe. We know all about all that. But I say the news is just completely blowing it up. I say they want this to go on forever. I mean, they're making so much money from this because, you know, from people watching the adverts and stuff like that. They're making tons of money. So they never want it to go because look back to 2019. Look back to 2019, just before the pandemic. There was nothing going on in the news. Yeah, if you watch Sky News in the middle of the afternoon in 2019, yeah, it was the same news every 15 minutes because there was nothing, absolutely nothing new whatsoever going on. And they don't want to go back to those times. No, they want it to carry on because they're making money, as lots of people have made lots of money during the pandemic. I won't go into everyone, but vaccines, they're £15 a shot, you know. Someone has to pay for that, even though we get it for free. Someone has to pay for it. I'm not quite sure who pays for it, actually. Is it the government? I don't know. But we don't pay for it. We get them for free. But you can bet your bottom dollar, that if it comes to a point where we had to have a vaccine every single year, that we will have to pay 15, well, it'd be 20 by then, £20 a shot. You can guarantee that's what's going to happen. I can see it now. Yes. They'll say, oh no, it's only free because we're in a pandemic. Now we're not in a pandemic, so you've got to pay for it. Yeah. You've got to pay for it. You know it's going to happen. We all know it's going to happen. And they're going to make oodles of money because everyone's, you know, going to say, oh yeah, must protect ourselves. Even though they're probably not really worth doing. But, you know, I mean, I've never had a flu shot, ever. Never had a flu shot. And I've had really, really bad flu about 4 or 5 times now. But I've never had a flu shot because I look at it like this. it's only in rare cases that flu will kill you. I know flu does kill. It does kill, yeah. So I'm not taking that away from flu. It definitely does kill, but it is in rare instances. So, you know, if it doesn't kill you, then carry on. That's what I say. Carry on. If you get flu, and once you get past flu, which is, I have to say, it's a very debilitating illness, flu. People really underestimate how bad you can be with flu, but after about 4 or 5 times I've had really bad flu, and oh my god, like 6 weeks, sometimes even up to 6 months, I've been still feeling the effects of flu. So it's a really bad illness. But if you get past that, then your immune system is boosted for like years afterwards. And I never seem to have got, after I'd had a really bad flu, I never seem to have got any colds for about 3 or 4 years afterwards. So it's, you know, even though that's a completely different virus, it just seems to overall boost your immune system. So yeah, it's a, you know, it's not really something that I've even thought of having. The only reason I had this vaccine for COVID is because, as we clearly see, COVID is killing people. And at my age, I've also got a few health complications. It wouldn't do me to have COVID. Put it like that. It wouldn't do. So that's why. That's why. But if I was possibly in my 20s and, you know, fit and well, I probably wouldn't have it. I don't know. I'm not going to say no, but I probably wouldn't bother. Probably not. But who knows? Who knows? Josh says, fuck mainstream media. I quite agree, especially Sky News. That's just, Sky News is pure cancer. It really is. Especially with the Burley bot, Kay Burley. Oh my god. They got rid of her once, didn't they? I mean, they, you know, pushed her to one side, and she went on holiday for 6 months, didn't she, or something like that. Anyway, I bet she still got paid. Yeah. Even though she was suspended, I bet you she still got paid. She wouldn't have got paid the full rate, but I bet you Sky still paid her, because she's back now. If they'd have sacked her, then she'd have got nothing. So all the time she was off for 6 months, which in most employment contracts, I do happen to know this because I was sacked myself from a job, and in most employment contracts you can get paid for 6 months off, then they have to get rid of you. So that's what they've done. Sky gave her 6 months, but she was getting paid for that, I guarantee you. Yes, it wouldn't have been the full amount. It would have been, you know, like a sickness benefit times 3 or 4, something like that. Same as what you get on sickness benefit times 3 or 4. So yeah, she'd have had to cut back on her spending drastically, but she still would have got paid for those 6 months. And now she's back, the Burley bot. Yes, she's back again to annoy everyone. Yes, Sky News is just pure cancer, and so is the bloke in charge, Mr. Rupert Murdoch. Yes, I've never liked him. Anyway, so yes. Anyway, there you go. Anyway, some good news. That old what's her name? Ghislaine Maxwell. She's now in jail for life, isn't she? Yeah, good. Far away, and she's complaining, everyone. She's complaining, yes, because they're purposely keeping the lights on at night so she can't go to sleep. Oh dear. Poor Ghislaine. That must be awful. That must be really, really terrible to have someone leave the lights on so you can't go to sleep. That's barbaric, everyone. Absolutely barbaric. And they need to sort that out. Let poor Ghislaine go to sleep. For God's sake, she's suffered enough, hasn't she? She's suffered enough. Yes. Not as much as those underage kids suffered, though, eh? Let's put that into perspective. Yes. Let's hope she spends the rest of her life looking out when she picks up the soap in the shower. Anyway, let's move on. Messages. Josh says, amazing how we knew Delta was more deadly than the previous instantly, but it's taking weeks to decide whether Omicron is less deadly or not. Yeah, that is amazing, that, isn't it? Yeah. They're clinging on to the last hope of locking us up. Yeah, that's what they want. That's what they want, Josh. They want us all in bondage. Personally, I don't mind that. I mean, no. Leave it now, leave it. But yeah, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to lock us all up. But it's not working because the science, for once, is going against it and saying, well, hospital admissions are up, but they're not up to the level. They're nowhere near the level of the people that are infected. There's so many infected with it now. I mean, what's it? 120,000 a day at the moment. I mean, that's higher than the peak of the first wave. If that had happened during the first wave, when so many people were dying, because I mean, if you look at the statistics, what is it? 144,000 people have died. Yeah. Well, 100,000 of those died in that first and second wave, didn't they? So the other 44 have been since then. That's what a lot of people forget. The first 100,000 of the people that died, because I remember that, was during the first and the second wave of the pandemic. That's when the most went, and that's when it was at its most deadly, and that's when we really needed to, as they say, be in lockdown and stay at home. I haven't got a problem with that. I haven't got a problem at all. But yeah, now slowly it's like, oh, it's not as deadly. So what do we do now? Yes, but there you go. Caveman soup. What flavour was it? Caveman soup. It was Thai. I can't get it out. I can't remember it now. It's lost out of my head. Tyrannosaurus Rex flavoured. There you go. Yes. Or it's well beefy. It is well beefy, that soup. Very beefy soup. But yeah, it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. They loved it back in them days. But think about it. The cavemen, surely they had viruses back then. Surely. Did they have colds and flu? I don't know. But what, they had no medication. They had no medicines. They might have had some herbs, I don't know, that were, lining the cave. Maybe they used them to cure a problem. I don't know. Perhaps that's where the old witch doctor thing came from. Who knows? But apart from that, they had no medicines whatsoever. So, what happened? If the caveman caught a cold, did he die within a week? Because he had no defence, nothing to fight it with, because it had never been seen before by the caveman. It's an interesting theory, isn't it? Really, how that happened? Or did they fight it off and just like we do now after a week and be back hunting the dinosaurs again? I don't know, but it's quite fascinating, isn't it? If that happened, I don't know if it did or not, personally. But surely there must have been viruses back in those days. I'm saying there must have been viruses with the dinosaurs. I remember I went through a period when I was very young where I was well into dinosaurs. It was nothing to do with Jurassic Park because this was way before that even came out. But I used to buy every single book about dinosaurs. I was just fascinated by them. So I know I've still got in my head quite a bit of knowledge about dinosaurs because it was a real favourite of mine. And so, yeah, I know that there was viruses around during the dinosaur period because dinosaurs got colds, believe it or not. Yeah. And they were humdinger colds, they were. You imagine a bloody great brontosaurus with a cold. Jesus Christ. The sneeze, the snot would come out. It would be about the size of a house. Bloody hell. Dinosaur snot. You can't beat it. You really can't beat it. But yeah, so they got colds. So there was viruses around back in the dinosaur times. They got through it. But as I say, did they all just catch something and die, or did they get through it and carry on? Who knows? I'll be dead long before 100 years, says Josh. You're still a youngster. Don't forget, Josh, I've read recently that scientists say that they're going to defeat the aging process in about 50 years' time. So you'll be about 75 and that's it. You won't age anymore after you reach 70. So you'll be 75 for about 200 years. In fact, no, you'll never die. Because they're saying they're going to defeat the aging process, so you'll never die. Now, that's going to bring on quite a few complications, isn't it? Just the fact that nobody's going to die, because, that isn't how our species works, is it? So, hopefully, they're not going to sort that out. They're not, no. Or maybe they can, I don't know, put in some kind of euthanasia clause where as soon as you reach 200, you've got to die, whatever. Because that would be stupid. Everyone living forever. I mean, think of the population of the planet. It'd be overloaded. It'd be like that bloody Disney movie. What was it called? The one with the robot, and they'd all left the Earth into a big spaceship and got big and fat. That one. I can never remember the bloody name of it. I know it's only one word. So I can never remember the name of it. That one, yeah. And they all got big and fat on this spaceship because they hadn't done anything. And meanwhile, they left this robot behind to clear up all the mess that they'd left behind. Still can't remember the name of it. Sigourney Weaver was in it. She played a robot called Eve. Yeah, still can't remember the name of it. Anyway. Josh says he's 2 of the 3. Hi, YouTube moderator. Hello, Mr. Scott Barnes. He says, hey, Dave, hope you're well. Looking forward to the new... Oh, I am. And everybody in the chat. Banned Uncle Ben's, but Aunt Bessie's is fine. Yeah, that's stupid as well. Yeah, they banned Uncle Ben's. I mean, for cock's sake. How long has it been Uncle Ben's? Do we ever pick up a packet of Uncle Ben's rice and think, oh, that's racist. That's racist, isn't it? Bloody hell. Or do we pick up a packet of Uncle Ben's, pull off the packet, put it in a pan and fucking boil the fucking stuff? That's what we do, innit? Yeah. Oh. I don't even know what it's called now. Is it called? It's just called Ben's, in it, or something, or the Ben's, something like that. But you can't call it Uncle Ben's. No, it's racist. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, hang on. They're talking to themselves in my chat. Well done, lads. Well done. TBA! How is this getting 7 views? I've no idea, Josh. No idea. Dave with a white van saying the words free candy. That's my job next year. That's going to be my next part-time job for next year. Yeah. Going around in a white van. Free candy. Oh, God. Round here, I'd lost about 5 minutes before I got picked up by the old Bill. What are you doing? Oh, just giving out some free candy to anyone that wants it. Officer. He says, I did never finish it because capture card packed out. Ah, the capture card. The capture card, Joseph. I'm with you there. I know what you mean. A lot of people don't realise... when I make my videos, I've got I actually counted, I've got about 10, I'm going to use my hands here, I've got about 10 different pieces of equipment which allow me to record videos. Now, some of them are only little tiny bits. I've got these little HDMI splitters which allow me to record even though you're not supposed to be able to. I've got a few of those. So they're not all big things, but each single component comes to about 10 pieces that allows me to... So if only one of those fails... I can't make any videos. So, yeah, but a lot of people don't realise that. So, yeah. You know, I mean, it starts from the stage of recording the video up to the stage of putting it on the computer here and editing it. That's all stages as well. So I've got about 10 different stages. And if any one of those fails, I'm buggered. Absolutely buggered. Chris Whitty has shares in Pfizer, I just like to add. I don't doubt it, Josh. I don't doubt it. Because, of course, Matt Hancock, didn't he, gave that... contract for the vaccines to that the woman he was knocking off. It was her brother, wasn't it? Yeah, so he got the main vaccine contract. Unbelievable. Still, one good thing about Matt Hancock is he will never be in a good job again. No. What was it? They tried to get him in that ambassador, wasn't it? And they got rid of him straight away. Possibly because they realised it was Matt Hancock and they didn't realise before. And so they think, oh my God, no, get rid of him. Oh, there you go. I bet Matt Hancock's wife's well happy though. Well happy. I mean, you just think about it. She's not going to be short of a few bob now, is she? Really? You know, and he's been publicly humiliated in front of millions of people, and he's lost his job. I don't know what he's doing now. Probably flipping burgers in McDonald's, I expect. I don't know. But whatever he's doing now, it's never going to be up there with the same job as health secretary, is it? I mean, personally, I thought he was a twat from day one. Really was. If you look at several of his early interviews, he's laughing through some of them, especially when they're talking about COVID and people dying. He's got this grin on his face, and it's just, ridiculous. Pompous little twat. Another Eton boy, no doubt. I bet you another Eton boy. But yeah, just a complete utter ponce, and I'm glad he's gone. and he's been given a knighthood. He also told us to jab children, even though scientists said there was no benefit. Yeah, I quite expect he's got a knighthood because, you know, we don't really care about that anymore, do we? We just give knighthoods to anyone. Jimmy Savile. Oh dear, that was a bit of a fuck up, wasn't it? Wasn't it, Your Majesty? Although I'd like to say that Her Majesty has nothing to do with giving out knighthoods. That's nothing to do with. She doesn't do it. No, it's the department that does it. But she just gives the knighthood out. She doesn't say who gets the knighthood. No, that's all done above her head. Yes, I bet if she did, she'd possibly not knight as many people as she does knight. I'll tell you. Yeah, she'd be very selective, I think, but unfortunately it's out of her hands. So yeah, Jimmy Savile did end up with a knighthood. Yeah, I know, it's difficult to believe, isn't it? But yeah, he did. For his services... I don't know if I should say this laughing, but yeah, for his services to children. Yeah. Yeah. They put him in charge of a prison, you know. They put him in charge of a prison for young offenders who were going off the straight and narrow. Jimmy Savile was in charge of a prison. And yes, there was girls in the prison as well. Mainly about 14, 15 years old. And he was in charge. He had the keys to the prison. In fact, he had his own set of keys in gold. He had gold keys to this prison for young offenders. Well done, Great Britain. Well done indeed. Not exactly our finest hour there, but there you go. Thankfully, he's no longer with us. But anyway, I'm not going to rant about Jimmy Savile. We'll leave that for another time. There was a virus during the dinosaur age. It was called a meteorite. I like that. I like that, Joseph. Yep, it was called a meteorite, and it wiped them all out. It went, bang! That's my fucking head. Fucking hell, mate. Come on. That's my fucking head. That did. Oh. And they all died. Fuck that. A lot die naturally rather than live there. Tell me I can't anymore. Yeah, exactly, Josh. Me too. Imagine being 200 years old. Jesus. I mean, just being 50 is bad enough for me. Yeah, you know, just being 50. But 200. I did actually think about that when they said they're hopefully going to crack the aging code in about 50 years. I thought, you can't be serious. You can't be serious. Okay? There is nothing in life that you still want to do at 200 years old. There isn't. You know, it's all done. It's done. It's dusted. You know, there is nothing left to do at 200 years old. There's nothing really left to do at about 75, to be fair. But the 200, oh, Jesus. Nah, that's not for me. That's not for me. Wally! Yes! Thank you, Joseph. Wally. I always forget that bloody name of that film. Yeah. I haven't watched it for years, but I really do like it. I don't know why. Possibly because it's got Sigourney Weaver in it. I can't say that name either. I'm not drunk. Seriously, I'm completely sober, which is annoying to me, but there you go. Sigourney. What the hell's going on with my brain tonight? I just, you know, the bird out of Aliens. An alien. That's why I watched Alien, because, you know, right at the end when she strips down to her. Anyway, let's move on. That was 1979. And I was a young man. Very young, in fact. Too bloody young, in fact. I don't think I saw Alien till about 85, I think. Something like that. 85, 86. And I'd have been about 15 years old then. Oh, yes. So all the hormones would have been raging. Ben's Original. Is that what it's called now? Ben's Original. Can you believe that? Hello, Just J-Mo says, is that why he got killed in Spider-Man? Yes. Yes. That's why he got killed in... I don't know what he's talking about. Everyone. Just agree. Just say yes. 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 Josie says, remember having to use a HDMI splitter for the PS4 when it came out? Yes, I still use the HDMI splitter because I get fed up with keep switching over, the HDCP thingy. I don't know. It's the mode that doesn't allow you to record off of it. Yeah, before they changed it. Well, I still go through a splitter because I can't be bothered to keep changing it over because unfortunately I haven't got a smart TV, so I watch all the apps like YouTube and Netflix actually through my PS4, and you can't do that if you've got the HTCP switched off, so you have to keep switching it back on again, and I can't bother with all that. So I've got that splitter, and that allows me to just do everything through that splitter, which is great, absolutely great. They're very difficult to get hold of these days because my one actually broke the other week, but I did manage to get another one, which was lucky. But yeah, love it. Explains why his show was called Jim Will Fix It. Yes, indeed. It sure does. I think James' comment was towards me as Peter Parker's husband. I get it. Thank you. I've got it now. I've got it. Thank you very much. Okay, it's how long have I been on now? Bloody hell, 47 minutes of waffle. That's a world record for me. Absolute world record. But now it's time for that part of the show. Now, just got to make sure I've got my headphones with me. I've got my good headphones, so I haven't got to screw up myself with those crappy ones that I've got here. I've got my good headphones with me. This is so I can hear anyone who's in the chat, because I've got my speakers turned off, you see. So, for the last part of the show, we're going to see if there's anyone about. Let me plug that into there. Now, of course, I'm not expecting anyone to be about because it is New Year's Eve. So, first job, I have to turn my camera off. But I know you lovely people can still hear me and you can still see that Star Trek background. Right, let's have a look now and see, because we don't need my waffle anymore, do we? See if we can find anyone. La 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 la. I'll say I'm not expecting anyone to turn up New Year's Eve. Please bear with me, everyone. Now, I've got to once again only pick 8 people, and I've got to get rid of all the rest. So they can go. That one. I'm just getting rid of all the people that we don't really communicate anymore with in the ERL chat. That one can go. That one can go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, got 11. That one can go because he never says anything. Crazy scenes. 1, 2, 3. Well, that one can go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 9. I'm sorry, everyone. I've got to get rid of someone. Okay. If you're not on the list, I apologise. But you can join at any point if you're in the ERL chat and you are watching this video, although Christ knows why. But if you are, then you can join at any point. But we'll have to get rid of someone if we get 8 people in there. But it's highly doubtful we'll ever get 8 people in there. But yeah, feel free to join if you want to. So anyway, here we go, everyone. Let's see if there's anyone in the chat. Dee-dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee-dee. Hello? 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 Beep.
Hello.
Hello? Who's that? It's the
Just
moaning
woke up.
Yorkshireman.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Did you enjoy my 50 minutes of
Chinese all of a sudden.
absolute bollocks?
I did enjoy the bollocks, Dave. Yeah,
Good. I always enjoy some bollocks.
I love bollocks.
Now, Will F1 in the chat says get rid of Plant Pot. Well, he's not actually here, so you're in luck. Hello,
Oh.
gentlemen.
Hello.
Hello, Jamie. Hello, Donald.
What's up?
What's
I'm
up?
quite disappointed you didn't get my Spider-Man Uncle Ben reference.
I
did you?
know. I'm sorry, Jamie. I'm sorry. I completely.
Anyways, I'm so glad Mercedes is going back to the silver liveries next year.
What was that?
I said I'm so glad Mercedes is going back to the silver liveries next year.
Oh, were there? Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
So, Dave, what sexy games have you got to play for us? Because you said this one was going to be organised.
I did, didn't I? And I lied.
You did. You lied. I thought you would.
Because there's no organisation whatsoever. As
No.
normal.
Shall I surprise you with the Christmas present I got you? I can show you on here, can't I?
Oh yes. Why not?
You'll know what it is. You'll know what it is before it arrives. But I think it'd be quite a good thing to show on the
Go for
stream.
it. Go for it.
Right, 1 sec.
Okay.
Dave, you could have done like a quiz of the year. That'd have been.
Yeah, that would have been good. I should have done that, shouldn't I? If only I'd been more organised and I was a big YouTuber, Jamie, I'd have been able to sort that out, wouldn't I?
I know, yeah. If only you had people like me around before who has these good ideas.
Exactly. Yeah. But there you go.
Right, are you ready, Dave?
I am. I'm always ready. Oh my goodness! What's that?
Ta-da!
A Game Boy?
It's a notepad, but it's a Game Boy notepad, and it
Oh,
even moves
wow.
up and down.
Wow! I love it.
And you get the score on it. It's Mario. Look, the bad guy jumps and the score moves.
Oh wow! Well
at
done,
that.
Josh. Well done. That's gonna go on my display behind me.
I thought that was what you'd do.
Yeah,
Hey
that's
Dave,
definitely.
did you get that PS5? Hey Dave, did you get that PS5 yet?
Did you get that PS5 yet? No, I didn't get that PS5 yet. And worse than that, I've now got two white dots on my TV screen.
Oh,
I had another one appear last night.
fucking hell.
Yeah, it's like a pair of
All the time, these white dots on the telly, like Christ, like it's a chuffing charity. Oh,
it's like a pair of headlights now looking at me. I know. Please.
there's a donate button down there.
There is a donate
Is
button.
that-
Yeah,
only.
I think there is anyway.
Yeah, I'm sure there is.
That's going to
I'm
be
sure
your
you
excuse
showed your
for
TV
missing the
while
breaking
streaming
points this
something.
Monday night?
I would say so, yeah. He's definitely going to be using the headlights going towards him as an excuse not to brake. Although, having said that, Dave, that was your best drive, I think, at Brazil
It was.
on Monday.
It was. Yeah.
That was really good. You got the strategy better than me and Jamie putting the mediums on, and you kept the fuel in check,
Yeah. I know. That was a miracle.
and you actually put me under pressure. I couldn't believe
know,
it.
I know. Neither can I. I was like, what's going on? And I actually watched Jamie's video that he uploaded on YouTube as well. And I had no idea he did all the going down from rich mix to lean all the time malarkey.
I was doing that.
Yeah, I can't do that. I just leave it in rich till it runs out. I can't
Yeah.
keep switching it down every 5 seconds. That's too much for me.
no, that's what I tried doing. Just try to save a bit more fuel, but it didn't work out. But
Cheers for
in all
watching it,
fairness,
I
Dave,
forgot I uploaded it.
Yeah, I saw
what
it.
was that,
Jamie.
sorry, Jamie?
I was saying cheers for watching it, Dave. I forgot that I uploaded it.
Oh right, yeah.
Oh,
that's
even I've
all
not
right.
seen it, Jamie. I'll have to watch it.
Yeah, I watched it this morning.
I think when I looked at it quickly, like because I'm not one of you. Like I've just basically saved the hour of the video.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's right from the beginning. It does the whole way through. But I think if you watch it from, I think about 10 laps in, and then after that, it's quite entertaining, like with us, like especially with me and you.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it was really good because the whole starting point of it was when I think it was lap 4 where I made a mistake on the final corner, and then you overtook me from there, and then from there I was like, fucking hell, I can't get past him.
I overall had a bad race from start to finish.
Yeah, but the setup worked well, didn't it, Dom?
Yeah.
Yeah, what actually happened, Don? Did you get damage?
Well, late I did because Brent checked up. Something happened in front of not Brent, Dusty. And then I got the wing when we were in that 5-car train.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good race. I really enjoyed it.
Matthew
Yeah, it
says,
was
I
fun,
predict
yeah.
Dave to
Oh,
get
and
a PS5
apparently-
next year.
I heard something today about it's just a possibility right now. Lewis Hamilton may run at the Rolex 24 in Daytona next month.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I saw that on Twitter earlier.
That'd be an interesting one. That if he did.
Yeah, you don't hear much of F1 drivers doing it. The last
Alonso did it,
Alonso did.
and
Alonso
Norris did. But I think it was before he was in F1. Norris did it.
Yeah. Alonso did it in 2018,
Yeah,
or
18. Yeah.
and that was a team I supported, which won it. He drove for. But
Yeah.
then I went to the 31. I still support that team a little bit, but now I support the 31 team because it's a GM Cadillac. So I was kind of disappointed when that team went to Acura.
All right.
Look at Jamie. Look, he looks like he's in the police station. He's about to take a photograph.
I'm just playing my PS5, Dave. Sorry.
Oh, there you go.
Shut
Oh,
up.
Dave.
I just had a thing in my chat actually. Who's it from? Matthew says, I predict Dave to get a PS5 next year. Well, I predict Dave not to get a PS5 next year. Mind you, if anyone wants to donate right now,
Here comes that fucking charity button again. Jesus
anyone wants to
Christ.
donate right now, okay? I started to get naked, and the more money that comes in, the more comes off. So if anyone wants to donate, then
Oh.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, God, is it possible you can give me a refund, Dave, so you put another jacket on the top? So come on then, Dave. You're in charge here. The ring leader. What you got planned for us?
absolutely nothing.
I said
See.
to Josh, as you was getting his present, I said he could have done like a quiz or something, couldn't he? A review of 2021.
It could have done. Yeah.
I know. If only I thought these streams out and didn't just literally get out of bed and go.
I mean, these big YouTubers, they're pretty useless offline these days.
Well, you know, they invite the guests on, then we run the show. We're the ones that get the views, and then they take all the credit. It's bollocks, this, Jamie.
It is. I showed last week's one. My boy watches a lot of YouTube, like all these stupid things, whatever he wants. I don't know. After stuff, I don't know what he watches. And then last week, I just rewatched a bit of this from the couple of days before, and all of a sudden, the boy, he was sat next to me, and he's like, "Daddy, you're on YouTube. How did you get on YouTube?" On YouTube.
Oh, God.
There you go. Famous now. Famous.
There you go.
At least someone loves me.
Well, that's it. I love you, Jamie.
Oh, thank you. Oh, look at that smile as well.
I'll tell you what, Dave. You just sat there in silence while we talk a bit more bollocks. I'm pretty sure you can get some quiz questions up, just to make it look like you've had it planned all along.
Possibly. I'll have a look and see.
Because you're just staring into the abyss anyway.
I know.
So
I know. I'm not actually. I'm actually doing something right now. Just looking, but it's a bit difficult with this computer because it all slows down. You see, once I start doing stuff.
What are you looking at, though, Dave? That's more interesting than talking to
I'm,
your
look,
wonderful
I'm looking at my own channel.
guests that have
so,
appeared on,
I know,
on New Year's Eve.
I know, but I'm looking at my own channel because I'm just obsessed with those statistics, you know.
What? Seeing how there can be any worse than last month's. Yeah, well, it's just quite happy to leave us all in silence. And this is why the views are so low, Dave, because there's no entertainment provided whatsoever from yourself.
I know.
And there's me, Jamie, and Dom once again for the second week running carrying the channel.
I know. I'm never going to be as good as Alva, am I? No matter how much I try.
I'll carry it for you, Dave, on something that pissed me off this week.
Go for it.
Oh, go for it. Go on.
And he was saying he was talking about earlier on. I'll carry on your conversation about this non-binary blah blah blah.
Oh yeah.
Oh god. Oh, this video's not lasting the year out, is it?
Right. So, as you know or don't know, I think you do know. I love a bit of cricket, me. I do. Cricket's a fantastic sport. Not for everyone, but if you watch it, cricket is fantastic. Anyway, so now in cricket. Right. So, I mean, what would even though if you don't watch cricket, what would you call the bloke who bats yourself?
The batsman.
Exactly, the batsman. But no, Josh. That is politically incorrect now. They're called the batter.
Even though it's a man that's batting.
Well, no, they're just called the batter now. They're not allowed to. They're not allowed to say batsman. It's the batter.
Oh God.
There's also a position on the field when you're fielding. It's been called. I mean, cricket's been played since fucking God knows when. Called third man, but no, they're just third now. They're not allowed to be called third man. They're just third.
Just third.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Should have changed it to Valtteri Bottas, really, because that's really the only where he finishes, isn't it? Third.
Fourth,
but
sixth, seventh.
The only person, I mean, because I used to. There's the Test match special on BBC, so they've gone all politically correct.
Clearly, yeah.
They're not allowed, but there's one hero, and you may or may not have heard of him. He's an old English batsman. David Gower was still calling the batsman the batsman. And I'd just like to thank David Gower for making me not have to turn off cricket, because he was the only one on commentary not being this politically correct idiot and just calling them what they are, you know.
Yeah.
It's a batsman. Women play cricket now, yeah, cool, batswoman, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
But it's absolutely ridiculous the way that it's going.
Hi Jeff, welcome to the stream.
I completely agree.
Hello.
I'd just like to say that there is a very, very impressive different amount of beardage going on in this chat right now. It's just unbelievable beardage going on. I mean, we have got every single style, I think, in just the five of us. That's well impressive, I'll tell you.
Oh, we've got us four, and then you, who looks like you've put your head on upside down.
Well, even if you could call mine a beard, that would be an understatement, probably.
Well, it's definitely. We just said we've got the range, haven't we? So it's, you know, it's the Junior Don look. That's what I'd call that.
What the fuck is Dave doing now?
Oh God.
He's
No,
probably visiting TB off camera.
Now all we need is the fucking donkey to show up, Dom.
Oh no, he's not allowed. He's banned. Where have you been?
Here we go.
Hey,
Look, will you stop
there
going
it
on about
is.
my hair? Look, it's
God,
fine,
it's like
look.
an older version of me. That.
I look like that Oasis bloke from the 90s, don't I? With the wonder, whoa.
He's got a name, you know. Oasis bloke from the 90s, Jesus.
Who was that bloke? Gallagher. The Gallagher brothers. That was them, wasn't it?
No.
No. At the wonder, whoa.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
Oh, hang
he's
on, we
here.
got another
You had
one
to
joining.
curse it,
Oh
didn't
no!
you?
Look out! Look out! It's the
Wow.
Orlando bomb.
So-
What is he doing?
We're just talking. I just mentioned this fucking donkey
Dom.
2 minutes ago.
Oh,
He's
Okay.
gone. He's
Well.
gone. Thank God. Thank
So
God.
he comes in just to do that?
Yeah. Yeah. Unbelievable.
Rubbish.
That's Canadians for
disgraceful,
you,
that.
Jeff. That's
That's
Canadians.
Canadians.
Yeah.
That dog, there was a dog on the bed as well. I'm not saying anything more, but
Oh,
Joseph in the chat says this is a
yeah.
this is a
Only if you heard our chats on ERL night.
oh god. No, that's why they're on ERL now. That's why half of the people have their microphone muted, so no one can ever get full gist of the conversation.
Especially with Dom and Joe.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely
That's all
with
it
Joe.
is.
If you got Joe in there, it's going to go south quick.
oh yeah.
It's usually pretty good until Dom joins.
Yeah. After Medical Monday, Dom offers nothing to the table.
No. Joseph in the chat says this is a promotion for Gillette, lads. Yeah, you're right. You're right. We should advertise, shouldn't we? Gillette, the best a man can get.
A man can get.
Is that Joe? We're talking Joseph. Joe.
No,
Plant pot.
no. This is another Joseph. No,
Oh, okay.
It's
No,
his
the-
long lost cousin.
no. The other one
Yeah.
isn't. The other one isn't here. Noted by his absence.
The other Joe.
Cool. My hair's really greasy, Josh. I should wash it, shouldn't I? Look at
We
this.
should get a good rush. Get some Head and Shoulders on it. Get another sponsor
I
on
know.
board.
Head and Shoulders. Yeah. Oh
A bit more
God.
like Ringo
So if
Starr,
anyone
to be
would-
honest.
If anyone would like to sponsor me for a new TV, then as I say, I'll be quite willing to take my clothes off right now. If you'd like to send me lots of
Oh,
cash,
Jesus
lots.
Christ.
Look, they're coming off now. They're coming off. Lots of cash.
I think you said they were coming off after you'd received donations. At the minute, you're just like going to take your kit off and then in the hopes that someone gives you money.
I know. I always live in hopes. Cool. This week's really
For fuck's
sweaty.
sake, Dave.
Well, he's already on the hub, but it's hard to tell what somebody saw on there already.
Oh, there he is, look. There's my egg nice and
I've
boiled.
been blinded. I'm blinded.
Do the old Benny Hill. Do the old Benny Hill thing.
Dave's been too busy watching Star Trek.
Yeah, that's why he's doing on his channel. That's why he can't talk to us. Too busy watching Star Trek with R2D2 in it. Isn't that right, Dave?
Ah,
You're angering him.
That was in film 4 tonight after Mrs. Doubtfire.
I love Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah, I watched Mrs. Doubtfire and then I turned it off because, Star Trek's a bit stupid, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Matt,
I'm busy watching college football. That's what I've been doing the last couple of days.
Matt,
College football.
Yeah, right now I've got Alabama versus Cincinnati. I'm a Georgia fan. They play tonight.
It was Jordan.
Georgia.
Oh, Georgia. I thought you said Jordan. I was like, there's a place called Jordan. Like, I know there's
No.
well, there is a country, isn't there? But yeah,
Only Jordan I know was that one. Hey, Katie Price. Yes, you should like
Katie
her.
Price. Yeah,
Used
the
to like
dirty
her.
dog. Hey, Dave. Now's your best chance because she's broke both her legs. She's in a wheelchair, and she have to drive him pissed up. So
Is
you'll be
she?
able to just wheel her away.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, she escaped prison for like the 5th time this year because she's been doing it quite a lot, drink driving.
Is she? Bloody hell! I haven't,
Just
been,
the first time she crashed.
I haven't been keeping up with her because ever since she reached her 40s, she's gone into that sort of, MILF territory, isn't she? She's sort of, you're still.
Yeah,
with-
but I don't think you can choose to be picky, really. I can't believe you've gone off her.
That's true.
Yeah, I've gone off her now. Been a MILF, but no, I'll stay away. Can't be dealing with kids. You cannot be picky, Dave. And like I said, she smashed both her ankles in, so she's in a wheelchair. So now is the prime opportunity
Wow.
to literally do a snatch and grab, like you're doing grabbing a Tesco trolley or something.
Wow. How did she smack her? Has she still got? I know she used to drive a Range Rover or something, didn't she? She's still driving that around.
Yeah, she rolled it.
She
she rolled it.
Oh, fuck. Well, that would do it. That would do it.
Yeah, down a country road, through a wall. The wall smashed all her legs up. Then it went into a field and dug in and rolled.
Wow.
That sounds horrible.
It does.
It does, but she was pissed up to her own fault, so I've got no sympathy for her.
Exactly.
Lucky she didn't kill anyone else.
Yeah. She's never been the same since she split up with Peter Andre, has she, really?
Whoa, mysterious girl, move your body close to mine.
Matt in the chat says Dave should set up an OnlyFans with that wig. Oh, God, could you imagine that?
Yeah, I agree.
Well, that'll be more income for your new TV.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to donate to my... No, I'm not going there. I'm not going there.
No, don't donate tonight. You see, an OnlyFans, Dave, I won't mind because you choose to pay. And if you pay, you get what you're given. And you knew what were coming.
Oh, right. I didn't know that.
Yeah, you have to pay and then you get what you're given. Whereas if you're trying to make people donate on this stream right now by means of taking your top off, then it's a bit different because it's public. And even those that don't donate and who don't want to see your top off will still see it. So,
Nice.
I mean, most things I see in the news about women starting OnlyFans is I couldn't afford to feed my 6 kids, so I got me pussy out.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, that's good. Yeah.
And now I'm a millionaire, but you know, Dave's is slightly different. You know, I had 2 dots on my TV, so I got me fucking.
I got my little sausage, yeah. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, though, some of them make an absolute mint. Absolute mint.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I don't even see how they do it. I see, but I don't know. There's some things I still don't understand about. I'm like, why in the world would somebody pay for that? I'm like, seriously, and then the amount of money that they are, and then they make like thousands of dollars like in a day.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy.
Well, I'll stick with the free sources. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, can't beat a bit of Pornhub.
Most I've ever done is a trial month.
All you got to do is wait for someone to upload it to Pornhub.
I know they do. Literally, give it a 2-3 week, and that's it. It's up.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna admit something here. Okay, you ready for this?
Oh god.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Someone donated.
I have earned on one of the adult sites.
Oh god.
You're gonna love this, Josh. A total
Oh
of
god, I can't wait.
57p.
You've what? You've earned 57p on an adult site?
Yes.
What were you doing? You're gonna have to tell us now.
Oh, I can't tell you on YouTube. That's otherwise I'll get banned. But yeah, 57p I made. But Josh,
And that's more than you made on YouTube. Was that just one video?
it was just one video. Yeah.
See? Told you that's your calling, Dave. Start off small. Well, not that it gets much bigger anyway, Dave. That's what the comment was.
57 chuffing p.
God.
I can't even remember what it was now. There is a picture of me going around where I'm not wearing anything, and I've got TB in sort of the place that hides.
When was this?
Oh, I took it years ago. Because I've had TB a long time, but I took it years ago, and it's somehow circulated around the internet. I don't know how. Not by me. But
But who did you send it to?
oh, I can't remember. Oh, I did send it to quite a few people back in a few years back, but it somehow got around the internet, and yeah, so I've earned 57p total.
Ooh, well done, you.
Thank you.
Dave, I'm sure you put that picture in the chat once.
Did I? I might have done. Yeah, I might have done. I can't remember. I've got it somewhere.
I've seen that.
If I find it, I'll put it in the chat. It's nothing bad because TB's right in the way, But yeah,
I've seen it before.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
yeah. But
I saw the one where the controller was blocking it.
Oh yeah, that was another one. Yeah. I remember
That was another one.
That was another one.
Just the controller. PS4 though, Jamie, not PS5,
No, yeah, PS4, yeah.
obviously. Oh,
It's a-
there's another one though.
There's a bear! TB's going to get excited over there saying on TB,
That bear's
look.
wanking.
Look.
That bear's having a wank.
That's not even a bear. That is actually a hand puppy.
It's a hand puppet, isn't it? Yeah, yeah.
Can you imagine if Dave had one of them? What would be
Oh.
going on?
God. It just like, why has he got a white belly?
It's a panda.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that, Dave, you dirty dog. Oh, dearie me. Do you know what would be really cool actually there, Dave? If you're asthmatic, you could put like an asthma pump there and then take it out with you. You dirty, don't see me asthma pump.
That's a good idea. I like that.
There's another one. Oh, there's a lion now.
Oh, wow.
Isn't it ironic how all these mammals have got the same wave?
Jeff, do you do like puppet shows on the internet or something?
Yeah, do a puppet show, Jeff. We ain't got any more.
You heard 67p doing a puppet show once. All right, come on, Dave. You got these questions ready yet, or have you even not even bothered?
No, I haven't even looked yet.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
It's Dave. He's slower than normal.
We're going away in June.
Okay, I think I'm done laughing now.
Slower than normal, just like his reaction hitting the brake pedal on Monday night.
It just wanders off. It's like he forgets we're here.
I do.
Anyone doing anything for New Year then?
Working.
Oh.
Go to work. I start working just under 5 hours. 10 p.m.
Oh, right.
No, not that one. That one.
Right, I've
Yeah,
got.
that's what I'm doing for New Year.
Gaming. What is it? What game is it, Jamie?
Bit of Wreckfest.
Oh, Wreckfest, that's it, yeah.
Is that on PS5?
Are you working
then?
through New Year then, Don?
Yeah,
Yeah, bit shit.
it's whatever. I'm really not big on New Year. To me, it's just another day.
Yeah, same. It's like people were saying to me, "Oh, are you staying in?" Or going, I was like, "I'm staying in because I stay in anyway." So it's not actually changed anything.
I haven't been out on New Year's for a fair amount of time. I can't be asked to pay to
Oh, I know, Jamie. I was going to go to. There's a place I love in Sheffield called Lead Mill, which is like amazing. It's a really cool place. Does all indie music and stuff.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, I'll do that. You know, just because we can actually do something this year. £18 to get in.
It's ridiculous.
Like, no, thank you. That's
When you-
that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You don't even get anything for it. 18 quid just gets you in. Like,
And it's
mental.
the same place that you went to last week or whatever for free.
yeah. I've been there for concerts and all sorts this year, and you get like some of the concerts I've been to, like £8 a ticket to get in, and then you get free entry into the nightclub afterwards. So it's ridiculous. And then they're charging £18 just to get you in tonight. I'm like, no, I'm not fucked with that.
Oh. We're quite happy. Archie went to bed. Amy's gone to her mates, and I can chill out. I was just going to chill out and play the place. Well, I'll probably be on with. I don't know what Ollie's doing. I presume he'll be online pretty soon. And yeah, just chill out on this for the night.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. Might come and join you, actually. I think I've got Wreckfest downloaded. PS4 and PS5 is compatible, isn't it, Jamie? Just to double check that? Just to...
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely. Isn't it, Dave? Yeah.
You can actually, I believe, can't you actually download the PS5 version for free, or was that for a plus month?
Yeah, I download. Yeah, I've got the PS5 version now. You just re-download it. Yeah.
Yeah, you can actually get the PS5 upgraded version for free.
Oh, that's quite good then. So if you've already got something on 4, you can upgrade it for not. Oh, that's decent. That makes it a bit more.
I don't think your save carries over though. If I
Yeah, it
remember
does.
correct.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. Most of it don't. All the like main bits you need do. Yeah.
That's good then.
I've also just had. I bought Madden 22 today, and that's just finished downloading and ready to play.
Because
So
when I did it, I thought I think I had to redo the whole game for Wreckfest. I don't know.
yeah, it depends on your save data. Because if you like me on one of the other games, I pressed the wrong button and said no, I don't want to transfer whatever data over to.
So that then yeah.
But yeah, some games do it for free. Like for example, like if you own, I'll use Uncharted for example. If you own Uncharted 4 Lost Legacy, not the free version,
That's quite cool, Jeffy.
Yeah, I like that.
it you can get the PS5 when the PS5 version releases next month. It'll only be a $10 upgrade if you already own it.
Yeah, that's better than nothing, I suppose. Better than having to pay full price again.
But yeah, that's just some games do free upgrade. Some games charge like $10.
Yeah.
Jamie, did you try
So
that?
then-
Did you try that PS4 controller I said about into your PS5? See if it works.
No, I haven't yet actually
Dave,
because
Dave,
I put all my thing in my PS4 and that's all in the cupboard that I can't be bothered to go through.
Oh right.
hey Dave, I can
Because
confirm.
I don't need it.
If you're playing a PS4 game on your PS5, you can use your PS4 controller.
Yeah, I thought you could. Yeah.
I've done that before. It's just once holding the PS5 controller, I don't like going back to the PS4 controller. The PS5 controller is a little bigger, and controller PS4 just feels a bit weird. And after using the PS5 controller,
I like bigger.
It's like going back to it's like PS4 to PS3, isn't it? There's like such a big difference.
Yeah.
not really.
I find it difficult on the triggers.
Yeah, oh yeah, the triggers. Yeah,
The triggers mainly.
but I'm talking about just the size of the controller. The PS5 controller is a little bigger than the 4.
Yeah. Oh,
But
Dave's
yeah, I've
going
done
up
that
again.
a couple times. Used my PS4. Basically, when I first got the PS5, because I didn't have a second PS5 controller yet, so I was using my PS4 controllers to play PS4 games on it.
Yeah.
But now that I have 2 PS5 controllers, one's always charged. So when one dies, I use that one and then charge the other one.
Good to go all the time. So what's the story of your bears then, Jeffy?
I don't know. I've had them since I was a kid. I don't.
Oh,
even
there you go.
remember.
That's a good enough excuse.
I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to the shop.
All right, Jamie, no worries, bud.
It's only 2 doors away.
Nice.
Convenient.
That is literally that is a convenience store, that isn't it? Where is it? 2 doors away. Fantastic. So, Dave, he's
So
proper.
look,
He's,
look, let me show you something.
What the hell, Dave?
what you done, Dave? Come on.
Let me show you something. Look, this is a blast from the past. Original PlayStation controller.
Yes.
Yes. No analog sticks.
God.
There it is. There it is.
I tell you something. I remember when games used to be pressure sensitive on the X and square button. You used to fucking
Yeah.
press your finger through the controller,
Yeah.
and it was
Remember-
just
Back then, remember when racing games was X was the throttle, square was a brake.
God,
you had
I remember
to turn.
anything more than a 20% rate, and my fingers were burning, or my thumb especially. You know, pressing as hard as you can to go faster. Come on, cars! Crazy.
So much better with the R2 and L2.
Yeah. To be fair, it wasn't too bad when the analog controllers came on, and then you could use the up and down of the analog to go like accelerate and brake. That was a bit better. But
Now this one,
So yeah, R2L2 is better though.
yeah, oh
Set
yeah,
up years ago.
that's the one. That's the upgrade. Look, that's when the analog sticks came in.
yeah, this one is one of the. It's quite a rare one. This is. It's got the sticks on it, but there's no rumble in it. This was the very first version because when they brought it out first, it didn't have rumble on it.
That's the one that's got the innie thumb holders as well in it, as opposed to like
it.
a whole dome.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I say, but there's no
Bloody
rumble, and it's also bigger. It was meant for the European market. 'Cause if I put it out against a PS4, it's almost about the same size.
Oh bloody hell! Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit. See, it's almost about the same size. It's a bigger controller than like the original. As you can see, is smaller.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's quite good.
No, I've never. I think my cousin had one of those ones, but I never had one
Yeah,
because he got the PlayStation and it came with that one. I think it was like I said, probably an early version. Yeah, it's amazing. I've still got my PS1, 2, 3, and 4. Still got all those, and a PSP as well.
I have a PSP and a Vita.
Oh, I didn't get the Vita. Just an original PSP.
I also have a Super Nintendo somewhere in my closet.
Nice.
N64.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't trade in my consoles.
There's no point because like they're worth nothing when the next console comes out, and then in like give it a few years' time, you think, oh, I really want to play that game again. You've not got the console. So
It's like right now, the 3 consoles. I still have my PS4 hooked up, but I really never touch it.
to be fair, my console I'm not really going on at the minute is PS3. I'm playing a lot of PS2 at the minute. I went and did Simpsons Hit and Run again. That took me back. I restarted the gameplay and started that from scratch. That was fun. I did that a few months back. So I mainly just do PS2 and PS4. I would go back to PS3 and probably do some F1 2010 again.
that was a crazy taxi clone, wasn't it? Simpsons Hit and Run.
No, the Simpsons Road Rage was Crazy Taxi,
Oh right.
and Simpsons Hit and Run were just Simpsons Hit and Run. I can't really explain it. It was just so good. I had Crazy Taxi as well, actually. I never got the wrestling one. Never got or when they had the Simpsons movie came out, they did the Simpsons game.
Mm-hmm.
I never did that one. I just Road Rage and Hit and Run were my two.
Yeah. The only 2 consoles I really use now are my PS5 and Switch.
Oh, you got a Switch as well. Some of us never interested in Nintendo stuff. I did have a Wii. I did get a Wii, but didn't really play it much. Jeffy's got a Switch as well. Look.
Hey.
The 4. Oh, a white one.
Oh, nice.
That was a Destiny one, I believe.
It was. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but because the light ain't on, I'll try to get in the light. But I've got a sticker on each of the light bars, and that one's supposed to look like the PlayStation symbols. Here, let me see
Oh, right.
See if I can get the light up.
Oh, look at that.
Well, hey.
I like that.
Yeah.
And then
Hey Jeff, where did you actually get those stickers? Like that and the one that says Jeffy.
I got them off of shoot, what was it called?
eBay, probably.
No, it's a specialization site that just delves in the specialization of game console stuff. It's oh shoot, it's trying to think of the name of it. I know it's got the word toast in it.
Toast.
Toast.
Yeah,
Wow.
Flaming. I believe it's Flaming Toast.
All right. That just looks really cool, though.
Now you'll like this one. Look at that. You can already see what that one
Checkered
looks like.
flag.
Yeah. I tried to. It's dead. It won't turn on.
Yeah, I can see it though. That's cool.
Yeah, but this is on the clear one that you can see through.
Ah, nice. Yeah, see, I used to, like, back in the day with PS2 and that, I used to be, like, really on board with, like, what was coming out, like, what colours and stuff, but since then I've not really cared, just as long as I've got one, I'm not bothered.
Well, as you can see, there's my old PS2.
Yeah.
sitting there.
Yeah, I still have.
Oh.
It's funny. My
My
PS2,
camera
I
turned.
used to have. Back when PS3 first came out, basically, I had the slim PS2, and the lens started putting that burn in the disc, like. the
Oh,
PS2
yeah.
started to go. So I actually went to GameStop. How lucky was that? For $50, it looks brand new. The guy traded in like the day before. For like $50, I got that PS2 brand new, the original thick one. It had the network adapter, the 5 colored cables, component cables, and a blue kind of got a huge deal with the network adapter and the 5 colored component cables.
Nice.
Now you can see how off-brand that is, because look what they did. If it'll focus.
Yeah, they did all the funny, yeah, it's like Squid Game, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I used to have, because this is for the PS2 and it's a wireless one. I used to have one of the original wireless Sony controllers, but it broke, and so since they don't make them anymore, I had to go with some off-brand thing. It works, so.
Yeah, they should.
Here, this will get Dave going.
Yeah.
Oh yes, Night
So then, Dave,
Rider.
what's-
Night Rider.
Oh, God, Night Rider. Hello, kid.
Michael.
Michael! No, Michael, no!
Oh.
MacGyver, bloody hell. What's that one? Oh, Dukes of Hazzard,
Dukes of
bloody
Hazzard.
hell. No Dodge Chargers left thanks to them. Chips, bloody hell.
Oh, I remember Chips.
Yeah, I like old TV.
Oh, I do. I've don't watch new shit.
I've also got this over here.
Oh, God. Oh, no, I don't know that one.
That one's actually pretty good.
No, don't know that one. I mean, obviously Hot Fuzz. Obviously. No, look, catching them swans then. Just the one swan, actually.
What is it?
That last one you showed, was that Richard Pryor in that?
No, that's Red Fox.
No, go. It was called Sanford and Sons or something.
Yeah, no, that wasn't Richard Pryor. That was Red Fox.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't find the other one there. I was going to. I don't know what I did with it. But there's my. I don't have as many PS2 games as I used to, but most
Soccer
of them
Race
you can-
Driver 2.
Yeah.
What a game.
There's 3 as well.
Oh, and 3. Nice.
Imagine
And
you
I've also got that. If you can, there we go.
Oh, 18-wheeler. I had that.
And then if you can look here, all the ones on the bottom, they're all NASCAR.
Yeah. See, most of the NASCAR stuff, we've got some NASCAR things over here, but not to that extent.
And then here's the PS4 games I have on disc.
Oh, yeah.
There's my drawer of PS2 shit.
Oh, God, what you got in there, Don?
Oh, it's hard to say.
I mean, that is a drawful, literally.
Oh,
Yeah.
it is.
And more NASCAR shit. That 8 Budweiser diecast is autographed by like 8 people.
The Wii,
I
yeah,
got
the Wii.
I got a die-cast of an 18-wheeler here.
Oh,
Can't
There's
be
a
an 18-wheeler, Jeffy. It's not got a trailer.
there's a whole pile of
Well,
die
it don't
cast
even have
shit.
a. I don't know if you can see it, but it broke off. It don't
Oh,
even
it does-
have a.
Doesn't
Don't
even have a
even have a
hook.
hitch on it.
Oh, God.
Imagine you took all them games to GameStop. They'd give you $10.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, they would. Yeah.
Honestly, one of the coolest things I have hanging up though is that a race used Justin Allgaier Xfinity shirt.
Ah, nice.
It's autographed by him.
Nice. What's that? An old tent peg?
And then the drawer
Railroad spike.
below, drawer below my PS2 stuff is my PS1 stuff
Ah, see, PS1. I love PS1.
and original Game Boy stuff. But I don't feel like moving all them cars out of the way.
Oh. Well, Dave's got an original Game Boy coming his way.
Yay!
Well, a notepad anyway.
Here's my Switch controllers that look like GameCube controllers.
Ah, nice.
Ah.
Yeah,
That's pretty
Hey Jeff, what do you
Now-
actually play on Switch? Out of curiosity.
What do I play?
On Switch, yeah.
I've just got the F1 room. This is all my shit. Ignore the lights. But that's.
What's this with the professional light in there? What's going on? Are you some
Oh,
kind
sorry,
of...
hon.
Are you some
Apologies,
kind
just
of
because I get more than 100 views per video, Dave.
Ah,
Calm down.
shut up.
thought that was a
Shut
bloody green
up.
screen for a minute.
What's
I
this
also
with
have
the
a-
pro lighting, eh? Hey, who do you think you are, However?
I have a Rock Band guitar in the corner.
Actually, Dave, to get those, you get a set of two for 35 quid off Amazon. So if someone donates you some money in your stream, you get those.
Nice.
Genuinely,
Wow.
and the stand up, and they're all coming. They come in like a flat pack. So it literally comes like a little suitcase, and you just unfold it all. It's brilliant. Comes with the bulbs as well.
Ah, nice.
So
Now, what I have in my hand here is something that's rare, and I've noticed they're going up in price when you find them on the internet because I guess where they're discontinued.
it's a penis because everyone else is non-binary. What pattern?
No, that's what Dave has.
What is it? Nintendo GameCube Silver.
Well, it's their wireless controller.
Oh. Can't say I've ever seen one.
Is that called a wave bird or something, Jeff?
It is right there.
Ah,
Yeah, I don't know if you
see,
can see
see, I know, I know.
Dave, come in, God.
I actually have two of them.
Nice. Yeah, they do go.
Look at
for,
that.
They
Get
do,
them on eBay.
They do go for a pretty penny on eBay, I tell you.
Nah, they're not for sale. They still work.
Wait till they're dead. Then I'll sell them as working.
Yes.
And there's what the GameCube memory card looks like.
Bloody hell. See, I never had a GameCube. Like for us, the GameCube,
Well,
like round here, wasn't a big thing. So
I
Yeah.
still
There was-
have my GameCube, but I put it in a box under the bed because the Wii has the GameCube functionality. If you pop this, if I can get my hand on
take
it.
the front off.
If you
I laugh at the
pop
things
the
of
top
like
on it,
when
you can
people,
put the controllers in there.
Yeah.
like when people are breaking TVs and shit because of the GameCube. I mean the Wii controller going.
Oh, when he used to fire off people's hands to play their
Like-
headset in his Wii
like
spot.
for- Like for the motion controls, you didn't really have to move. I did not stand up to play the Wii once. Like for Zelda, when you raise the sword to the sky, all you have to do is tip the controller vertical. Like you don't even have to move.
No. See, people just got more involved in the games, Don, than you did. That's what it was.
I mean,
People
granted, bowling.
People wanted an
Playing Wii
excuse to
bowling.
break the parents' computer and the screen, I think.
But yeah, for example, when you played like Wii bowling or something, I always did like one step. That was like the exception, just because of bowling, it's a habit.
Yeah, yeah. Diddle-oo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
I actually have that. Hang on a second.
I see a brilliant video the other day of someone playing like the
Yeah,
Nice.
there you go.
thing with the headset or whatever, and Like, it was like some VR thing, and he sparks his kid clean out.
Oh, he punches his kid straight in the head, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that is absolutely brutal. But then every time you watch it, it makes you laugh even more.
You laugh, but then you're like at the same time like shit. That's bad. So, Dave, we managed to put all your viewers to bed before New Year yet? Have you got anyone tuning in? What's the comment section looking like?
I've got 2 at the moment tuned in, and the comments are going quite well as well. Yep, Matt's still here, Scott's still here.
You're not going to read them out then, no? Just pretend.
No.
They're there, but you're ignoring their entire existence, right? Well, I acknowledge you guys.
Did any of them ask a quiz question?
Yeah, can any of them ask any quiz questions?
Yeah, quiz
Fast
question.
his finger first.
Matt says my neighbour is playing music so loud, for fuck's sake.
Well, it's New Year. Let them off, Matt.
Yeah.
If they do it tomorrow, then go around and smash the windows in.
Not a lot you can do, unfortunately, because they're allowed to do it till about 1 o'clock, aren't they?
For 2 years in a row, for Christmas week, being woken up, because, I sleep during the day, being woken up by a fire truck coming around the neighborhood with Santa Claus.
No, for fuck's sake. Oh, God. Oh, God.
That shit was annoying.
Can imagine.
Being woken up at like 5:30 because of that shit.
Yeah. Fuck that.
I think for us in the UK, the trouble is the GameCube was around the same time as the PS2, so it just didn't get a look in, did it?
No, we literally had like one person in like per year. So like I was in primary school, so there was like only like 6 people in the entire school had a GameCube.
Yeah.
And everyone was just like, why? Because everyone else, no one else could quite understand it because everyone else had a PS2.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Exactly, yeah. And it had those smaller size discs as well, didn't it? That confused everyone.
Yeah, the mini discs, weren't it? Yeah, they were slightly bigger than like a PSP disc, weren't they? I know the PSP were in the case, but it was slightly bigger than them. Yeah, it was ever so strange. Like I said, we just all thought it were weird because it just came out at the wrong time, really.
It did, yeah. Yeah, anything around the PS2 was never going to get a look in, was it? Because it just
not really.
I mean, if you look at the sales figures for the PS2, it's ridiculous.
That PS2 still works like it's brand new.
Yeah, mine does. I've had mine since 2001, and it's still.
I was mad
never missed a beat. Never missed a beat. That's it. That's some luck.
Because like when the lens started to go on the slim, it would like burn a ring around like a centimeter in from the edge of the disc.
Yeah, but the big ones never did that. I've got the big blocky one, so never had a problem.
I had the slim one because my original big one stopped, and then the slim lasted a while, and then I was like, my favorite game I probably played the most on PS2 was Resident Evil 4, and then I tried before I even realized it kept freezing at this one part. Regardless if I started a new game or whatever, it worked fine until that one point. And then I looked, I'm like, son of a
shit.
Bitch.
Yeah, burns a ring. God, it is.
And then that's when I got lucky and got that PS2 I have now at the GameStop.
Yeah, it is. I mean, yeah, it is literally a mini disc, isn't it? It's half the size of a regular disc, but yeah.
Right, I have a question from Scott, so I'm going to go round you one at a time for the answer. Okay, it's going to be the same answer, obviously. So I'll start with you, Josh, because you're in the left-hand corner of the screen.
Thank you.
Favorite PS1, 2, 3, and 4 game.
Okay, so one from each. All right then.
Yep, one from each.
PS1, Road Rash. The one where you get to go on the motorbike, so you knock people, you knock the other racers off and stuff. PS2, Simpsons Hit and Run. PS3, Race Driver Grid. And PS4, I don't really know. They're all a bit shit, aren't they? What have I played PS4? I'll probably go for Dirt, whatever. Dirt. Hang on. I can't even remember what I've got for PS4, actually. Do you know what? I'm going to say Micro Machines, Dave, just for you.
Okay. Right, next one on my screen is Donald.
You said PS1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yep.
PS1.
You can have five as well, Don, because you've got one.
You can have 5. You got one.
Yeah, PS1. I'd probably have to say, NASCAR '98, my very first PS1 game.
Wow.
Nice.
PS2, easy one, Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
PS3. Gotta think about this one. Probably Uncharted. To toss up, Uncharted 2, God of War 3.
Okay.
PS4. Another tough one, but that's honestly a tough one. I want to go ahead and say I don't know, between The Last of Us and RDR series, that's a tough one.
Yeah, amazing, man. When we get to the PS4, we always have to think harder because they're just it's just not there.
Not as good. It's not as good because they're all built for online, aren't they? That's the trouble now, really. You don't get the engagement with the game anymore because it is just literally go online.
And PS5 kind of hard to tell right now. I mean,
save that one for next year's quiz that is not prepared.
Yeah, because I mean. I guess if you would have to say right now, I would probably pick a game like Resident Evil Village or Ghost of. Ghost of Tsushima was PS4, but I'd probably say RE Village over.
Yeah, it's hard
right now.
It's hard for PS5 because not many games have come out, have they? So you're very early into the life cycle. So
yeah, come February. Come end of January, February, March is when stuff will really start releasing for PS5.
Yeah. I mean, come March, you'll probably say Gran Turismo 7, won't you?
Yeah, possibly. I ordered the steelbook of that day one. First day it came available.
Okay, Jamie, down to you.
Oh, bloody hell, this is going back. I've got to think now. PS1.
I think I know what your PS1's going to be because you've mentioned it before.
Yeah, but one just popped into my head though. Tony Hawk's 2.
Oh,
was an amazing game.
Oh,
shit! I totally forgot about the Tony Hawk series.
I
mean, I loved them. I didn't even think about mentioning that. Sorry.
I mean, I used to. And I'll give you a reason why. It's because I used to go round with mates and we used to play co-op on it, which was quite, when the PlayStation come out. Oh, we can co-op, brilliant.
Yeah.
And yeah, Tony Hawk's 2 was absolutely amazing. What were you going to say, Dave? What am I forgetting?
Well, because you mentioned it before, that's what I was going to say. The original Toka game, first one.
Well, even that as well. Toka Touring Cars 2 was amazing.
Yeah.
I love that game. But yeah, no, Tony Hawk's for PS1. For PS2, Metal Gear Solid, maybe.
Ooh.
Good shout.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that would have been number 2. And then we move on to the PS3, which would have been. That'd be when Call of Duty started getting. So I'd say Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare 2, I believe.
Yeah, that were on PS3 because that was my first COD.
Yeah, so Modern Warfare 2 on PS3 has got to be one of the best on that. PS4, kind of agree with you. Like there ain't a lot, but I'd say for playability, and even it's been on more than one format, but probably GTA, to be honest. Like, yeah.
Oh yeah, GTA.
Yeah, well, I know. Well, like you guys say, like there ain't many games, but yeah, GTA has always been a favourite on the PS4, I think. And then PS5 at the minute because I can do the PS5 as well, Dave. Even though I don't play it a lot because I haven't got a lot of people to play it with, and you do need to have a bit of communication. There's a game called it's essentially it was a PC game. Ollie knows about it. Hell Let Loose. It's a World War II game. It's it's a first person shooter. It's absolutely fantastic. One of the best. It knocks Call of Duty into thin air. It's absolutely amazing. But if you ever do get a PS5 and get a chance and you like them games, Hell Let Loose is it's an amazing game.
Oh, nice. I've never even heard of that.
And Jamie, while we're on the PS5 thing, I recommend it. It's a fun little game you get for free. I don't know if you played it yet. You should just play it. It's kind of fun. Astro's Playroom.
Yeah, I've got that downloaded, but I never play it. I've never even turned.
I mean, it's basically a game to show off their new motion controls, but it's still a fun little game.
Yeah, I have got that on my system, but I don't think I've ever even put it on. But Hell Let Loose, so all the maps they're like digitally scanned from so it's proper World War II locations.
Ah, right.
Yeah, and it's not just a Call of Duty sort of run and gun. There's so much to it. It's ridiculous. But you have to be communicating with someone. Otherwise, it's a bit difficult, really.
Right, Jeff, it's over to you.
Well, I haven't played very many PS1 games because how my gaming thing went is I had a Nintendo system first, and then I had a Nintendo GameCube, and then I had a PS2, and then
there's always one to break the trend.
Yeah, I know. But the PS1 games I have played is probably one here that many people probably haven't would be the Dukes of Hazzard series. And then for PS2, I gotta say Toka 3, hands down. That was one of the best racing simulation games I've ever played. And then for PS3, I'm going to have to say something along the lines of Call of Duty, but it was the very, very, very first installment of Call of Duty on the PS3 console, which was Call of Duty 30. And the reason I'm going with that is because it was the first Call of Duty for ever until the newer ones where you could actually drive vehicles and tanks and stuff online. So, and it was my first Call of Duty game I ever played. So that was kind of why I liked that one. And then for the PS4, to be honest, I mean, there's so many games I've liked, like GTA and Red Dead, but I mean those were also on PS3 as well. But I think I'm going to go with Minecraft just because I like creative games.
What about your choices, Dave?
It's easy. Tomb Raider, all formats.
Dirty
no, okay. PS1, I'm going to go with F197.
F197.
The game that started my channel. Yes. Gotta be, isn't it? PS2, I'm going to go with GTA 3.
Ooh, yes, good shout. Good shout.
Yes.
That's my favorite GTA, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
GTA
Mine's
3.
Vice City.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I like San Andreas.
I don't basically just got the PS2, and that was like the first game I got with it. So it was,
And after 4, I kind of fell out of the GTA series.
I've never played them after 4. Well, in fact, I never played 4. I did have it. But...
I just had to throw that in there, Dave, since you mentioned GTA 3.
Yeah.
So PS3. Now that's a good point. Mm-hmm. I must admit, I do enjoy Grid Autosport on the PS3.
Oh, Dave, no,
I know,
Dave.
I know. I'm
It
sorry.
was terrible compared to the first one.
I know it was, but it was still better than Reloaded. Or
Oh, it was. I know it was better than Grid 2, but that doesn't mean it's good.
So yeah, I enjoyed that one. And the PS4.
I'm unfriending you.
A game I probably played a lot, GT5 on PS3. I probably forgot about that one too. Didn't think to mention that as well.
Yeah, I'd have to go with GT5 as the second one as well, because that was just an awesome racing, great game as well.
But I suppose really for PS3, I've got to go with F1 2010 because it's where I met Joe in the ERL. So can't compare, can it?
Don't be such
That's really
a
where
gay.
you met most of us.
That F1 2010, I think, is where I met Gomez.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't meet none of you until, YouTube, actually. So thank you, YouTube. That's through Dave.
Thanks, you.
Well, it was actually Nick. I can't remember. Was it it might have been actually NASCAR 09 on PS3. I met Gomez. And that's who Gomez is actually who got me in the league like a few years ago in the ARL group.
That's what's funny, because that's the same person who got me in there, and that's how I met Dave.
There you go.
And I met Dave first.
The only league member I actually met in person was Joe.
My first ever YouTube subscriber to my channel was Mr. F1 Games PlayStation.
I'm such a groomer, aren't I?
He was number one.
Well, yeah. See, I met Gomez through another guy way before I even knew about Joe's F1 league, but I knew Gomez was racing in it, and so I told him, because he joined one of my NASCAR leagues that I had going on the PS3, and I noticed that he was in the ERL series, and I asked him, I said, hey, is there any room in there? I'd like to, try that out. And he told me, yeah, let me talk to, the owner, which was Joe, of course. And then he got me in, and that was where Dave was, and that was where Jamie was, and that's how I met everyone.
Yeah. And that was fun meeting Joe at New Hampshire in 2019.
Okay, I got
I'm sorry.
He's only little.
He's only little. Yeah, see, if I remember rightly, I used to watch Dave doing the races, and I must have done that for ages, just watching, but never actually took part.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, oh, I'll see if I can join you. So I waited until the end of the season, then I messaged Joe because I got his online name, and he's like, yeah, bud, that's fine. I just need to do a quick test with you to make sure you're all right. Like, how strange. I did 3 laps with Joe around Monza or something, and he was like, yeah, you're good. Like, obviously. I don't know why I needed to do that, but that was my thing to get in. As well as 2 dick pictures. I don't know if anyone else had to do that. But...
Yeah, I can do that, yeah.
Gomez mentioned out of nowhere, I forget what we were playing on PS4 at the time, and a few years ago, and he's like, I'm in a league. He mentioned something about a league, and he's like, I was like, he asked if I would like to join, and I was like, when is it? Monday. He said Monday. I'm like, yeah, that's my day, one of my days off. So I'm like, I'm down. I'll give it a roll, and then yeah.
Yeah, well, also, Gomez was the one that got me into iRacing, because Gomez went to iRacing, and he told me about it, and I ended up getting on it, and I mean, we've been over there ever since as well. So, and that's what took up my time for ERL, is I started getting involved in iRacing more, and I do it like 4 nights a week now, so I just don't have enough time to race on Mondays anymore, because I also do an iRacing league currently.
Oh, God, Jeffy, here he is with his iRacing. Oh, far too important to be racing with Joe now.
That's not difficult, is it?
No, to be honest, if I found any excuse, I would.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go shortly. But...
Yeah, I'm getting ready to.
I'll let you into a little secret though, Josh. The only reason I started sort of taking an interest in you is because I saw you on Twitter and I looked at your profile, and there was a picture of you standing next to a car. I think it was like an F2 car, and you were about to take the wheel off or something. And underneath in your profile, it said motorsport mechanic, and I was like, fucking hell, I got to get in with this. and that's basically how you started.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, it was actually, I was leaning over the car pumping the fuel out.
That's it.
That's
yeah.
what I was doing in that
That's
picture.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was like, wow, a real motorsport mechanic.
Yeah, that's one of the best pictures actually, because I didn't know it was being taken. It was just like people around the paddock with cameras and stuff take pictures over the weekend, and then they just put them up on the championship website. I was like, oh god, that's me.
Nice one. Right, as we were going very, very
It
quickly.
was actually a really cool one of me studs.
Hey,
Go on, we've all descended into silence now as we're going really quickly. Go.
So as you were all saying that you're going to go, we've got one last question. So I'll go around everyone again very, very quickly. Favourite F1 track? Josh?
Oh, don't start with me this time. Put me at the end. I need to think.
Okay.
Past, present, or on the current calendar, though? Are we doing like
the question
of all time, like any one? Or?
Yeah, the question hasn't got any sort of era, so we'll have to say of all time.
Okay.
Jeff?
Well, my answer is going to be pretty easy because you knew what my favorite track was every time we raced, so I'm going to have to say Montreal.
Nice. Dom?
It's how ironic. Me and Jeff actually have the same one, Montreal. But back then, I know the racing people might differ, but I really liked the Valencia back in like 2010, 2011.
Yes.
Good shout.
But honestly, especially I would have to say Montreal, and then obviously, from the ERL races, Monza's at the top of my list, near the top as well. But yeah, I would have to say Montreal being a number one.
Jamie?
mine is quite simple, and it is Austria.
Nice.
I like how I don't know. It's just so sweeping and it's so simple yet so effective. Austria, like, do you know what I mean?
It has a perfect flow to it, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's such a simple track, really, but everything about it, there's going to be action. Like literally every corner, you can actually overtake at every corner.
Yeah,
like, it's possible. I mean, it's easy to say all the classic tracks. I mean, obviously, like Spa's amazing. Everyone loves Spa. I'll tell you one I do like actually is Hockenheim as well.
Yeah, that's another good
Old
one.
Hockenheim.
Yeah, Hockenheim was a great track. Or he's a great track.
Josh?
I'm gonna say Nürburgring, not the Nordschleife, not the massive circuit, although that obviously is an amazing circuit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm gonna go for the Nürburgring, the updated circuit. I thought that was quite good.
And let's just have an honorable mention as Istanbul.
Yeah, very good honourable mention. Imola as well. Imola's a good circuit.
Now,
And to be honest,
if you're going old school, what was your opinion of tracks like Brands Hatch and?
oh, see, I love Brands. I love Brands.
Who
Actually, I prefer
doesn't?
Donington Park more, though. In all fairness, I mean it's only an hour away from my house, but
I would go with Brands Hatch. I don't know. I've ran Donington Park on several sims, and I don't know. I just can't get a feel for Donington. But Brands Hatch, that's a very good flowing racetrack.
I live 20 minutes away from Brands Hatch.
nice. Been to Brands Hatch many a time.
Yeah, like literally, I go down the end of my road, go onto the A2, turn off at like 2 junctions time, and then onto the M25. One more junction is right there, and it's actually probably less than because the majority of the journey, even though I mean it's not like I can't think how many miles away it is. It's not that many miles, but because the journey is like A2 M25, it's probably less than 20 minutes. I could, if I wanted to, I could probably get there in 10 minutes.
Yeah. Nice. What's yours, Dave?
Well, mine's an easy one. Brazil.
I
Yeah.
love Brazil as well.
Well, old Brazil or current Brazil?
Oh,
Oh, Jeff.
Jeff. Yeah.
Come on now.
The one we raced at on Monday. That Brazil.
That'd be New Brazil.
That'll be the Brazil. Okay, well, there we go. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for joining us tonight on Christmas Eve for England.
Not Christmas
Wait,
Eve.
Christmas
Try again.
Eve?
Try again.
New Year's Eve, that's the one.
There you go, Dave.
I can't even say I'm drunk because I'm not.
I'm working on that bit.
I'm just very confused.
I've get up. I can't be bothered. Like, literally, just I've drank and eaten so much these past few days. I'm like, I can't be bothered.
So anyway, thank you, gentlemen, for being guests tonight on Hookster Talks. Thank you to Jeff, to Don, to Jamie, and to Josh. You've been awesome as always.
Hey. We're not mentioning my YouTube channel, are we? Come on, get it mentioned.
Oh, for cock's sake! Yeah, if you'd like, but you don't have to. And if you really want to wind him up, because he's on around about 660 something subs, so keep subbing and unsubbing to keep him on 666, because it winds him up so much it does. It's great, it's great. So yeah, subscribe to the Moaning Yorkshireman, because that's what he's on right now, around about 666. So keep him there forever, because it'll be great. It really will. So there you go. Yeah, Moaning Yorkshireman.
I wouldn't mind.
On YouTube, somewhere. You can find him by typing into Google. Yeah. Just don't type mine in, because no one ever finds that. No. And when they do that, they never really want to find it, and they're sort of like, oh God, why did I even click on this? Just how it works.
And your subscriber count is currently here with you.
It is. Yes, that is my.
It is active subscribers. Anyway, active subscribers. Yeah, we are the 4.
We are 4 out of 1.57 thousand.
1.57. Try numbers again, Dave. There, 1.57 thousand.
1.57k. 1,000.57. There you go.
What?
I don't know.
Surely you mean 1,570?
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the one. That's what the point's for.
Oh, is
It
it?
just takes out a naught. So yeah, so it's 1,500, not 1.7. It's to make it look like there's more than there actually is, Dave.
I know. I worked that out. I prefer.
I've got a K. That means I've got more than 1,000. But
Yes.
only
Very,
just.
very important, that K. I'll tell you. You're one of the members of the club if you got that K. Yeah. Anyway, thank you, gentlemen. You've been awesome.
Thank you very
always.
much.
Have a good New Year when it starts in 1 hour for us in the UK and about 5 hours for everyone in the US right now.
Yeah, have a good.
Dave, can you just do one of these, just one in New Year, right? Where you plan something for us.
Yeah,
No.
please plan, and also let
No.
us know when you're going to do it and what time you're going to ring us, and we can be ready.
Nah. I would, but I just can't be bothered. I just
Just can't be bothered.
No.
Because you've realised that you get the same amount of views whether you do fuck all or do everything.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
I might as well just do fuck all. I might as well. Why not? It makes no difference. Scott says, take care, everyone, in the chat.
Yeah, cheers, Scott.
And thanks to Matt,
Later.
who finally asked, is the PS5 really worth it? Well, there's only a couple of us
No.
that got it. So, no, it's not. Anybody who hasn't got a PS5 is going to say, no, it's not.
And
It's not.
not yet. I
Ah,
would say maybe come March. I mean, only because every console that comes out at launch. I mean, the amount of games are low. I mean, but come March and stuff, like 2022, that's when the great top games will start coming out for it. So I would definitely say by mid 22, I would say yes.
nice.
But right now, yeah, just like every new console, the games are kind of limited.
Yeah, and also if anyone hasn't got a PS5 yet, good luck in receiving one or finding one.
Exactly. Unless you want to pay
Yeah.
£1,000 for one off of eBay.
No, I don't want to.
Off those
No.
dirty little scalpers. They're worse than OnlyFans, those scalpers, aren't they? I'd much rather spend £10 a month on OnlyFans. At least you're getting something than £1,000 on a PS5.
My only question is, how impatient are people to go pay $900 to $1,000
Very, yeah.
on eBay or somewhere when the MSRP price on a PS5 is $399? I'm sitting there like, why can't you just be patient and wait?
Yeah. Because they can't.
Because that's
Yeah.
not the society. That's
Yeah,
not the
yeah.
society we live in now.
No.
Yeah, last year,
We can't wait.
I got lucky on the Wednesday night before Thanksgiving. I actually got lucky and got one off of PlayStation Direct.
Yeah, I
Nice.
actually just put my email in with them the other day. I think it was last night or the night before.
And I know a
think
lot
it
of
was the night
people that
before.
got their PS5s from there.
Yeah, well, I just put mine in there the night before, and I hadn't never tried it yet. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to try it and see if they'll send me one, and just see if I get lucky with it. But so yeah, it's been in there for 2 days now, I think. So I guess we'll see if they send me a voucher.
Nice. I'll be getting one in about 2027.
When PS7 comes out,
PS7 comes out, yeah.
But,
Now we've got that running joke: Dave won't get a PS5 until PS8 comes out.
That's true.
yeah.
but anyway, guys,
Yep. Anyway, thanks very much, everyone. Been awesome as always.
I'll see you guys Monday.
Yes,
Night.
indeed.
Yeah. See you all guys Monday.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Singapore.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Thank you.
Yep.
go because fireworks are sending my dog fucking mad. And
Yeah.
I can't, I'm trying to.
Oh. Yeah. Fuck fireworks. Can't be arsed with them. We're not lighting any, Jamie.
Inconsiderate pricks, Jamie. That's what they are.
Yes, she was fine, and I've just tried to. I keep trying to calm her down, and she's just going off on one now.
Mm-hmm. Okay, then. Thanks, everyone.
Right.
Catch you
Bye-bye.
later.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye. Bye. Okay, I am back. Thank you everyone for watching the stream. Well, I can take these off now. Oh, bloody hell. Thanks to everyone watching the stream tonight. I hope you all have a happy new year, and I will see you on the flip side. Yes, I'm currently working on a very long video at the moment, so that's why there hasn't been many videos come out. All seasons will be back on Sunday, and then hopefully I'll get this video finished next week. Hopefully, anyway, because it's taking forever. But anyway, thanks everyone. You've been awesome as always. Thanks for all the support on the channel, and I will see you on the flip side in 2022. Yes, 2022. Thank you.